Yo, sorry. Just making sure everything's good to go. It finally warmed up here in Louisville today. It was like around, I don't know, upper 50s, around 60 degrees, and I had to go chisel my opening walkway off today. So I'm a little physically exhausted at this point, but we battle. So how we doing today, guys? Good evening, Pieter. Sean, Spaces, Just Ain't Right, Running on Empty. George, how we doing, guys? It looks like stream music's good. Looks like everything is good. I'm not sure what to expect tonight, by the way. Just to give you a heads up. As you can see, I haven't even placed my typical test trade at all. So we got an NFP tomorrow morning, CPI on Friday. I kind of feel like we might be range bound tonight. Today's action was really slow. Really slow. My key level today didn't get hit till right at the close. So I was a one trade and done today. I took a long from just above 370 and I got trailed out at 420. So I got 50 points, one trade done today. So not anything crazy, not anything to write home about, but it was a green day. Man, it was just so slow and back and forth. But yeah, how we doing, Amonte? Diana, how we doing? Kelly, Nemo? Yeah, I'm doing good. I'm doing good. We are chilling. Yeah, Spaces, green is good. It was kind of tough. It was just choppy all morning, and then I mean, by the time this came around, I was long gone. I had nothing. I mean, I was away from the charts probably by 11 a.m. I was done. I was done watching this. Right? Red candle, green candle, red candle, green candle. I mean, these are 5-minute segments where it was just back and forth, grabbing stops, grabbing some liquidity, and just probably chopping a lot of people up, to tell you the truth. So I was lucky to avoid all that. What's up, Anthony? How are you? I know we still got people slowly filing in. We got about 40 people in here right now. Guys, if you haven't yet, smash that thumbs up button. What's up, Kyle? How are you? Those of you in the vertical stream, once again, the better viewing experience is over on the horizontal stream. Feel free to click on that. That's where most people are hanging out at. It's the one without the word mobile in the title. Oh, no, Anthony, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, when I see... what's up, Chase? When I see price action like that for an extended period of time, right? I kind of knew off the open when it was just kind of going back and forth in a 30-point range. I was like, yeah, this is pre-news trading. We've had some decent moves over the last week or so. So it kind of made sense to kind of chop and do what it did. You remember last night I was kind of talking about price whittling its way back into this area. It finally did it right at the close today, or really all afternoon. It kind of just worked its way down. So we're at that spot where buyers do need to hold at this point. They're attempting to hold right now. I wasn't at the charts to try and execute any of this. I mean, we opened up where? Right here? So we opened up at 260. Yeah, there you go, Kyle. Yeah, much better viewing experience. You get to see my whole monitor and everything over there. It's a lot better. What's up, Miko? How are ya? So we did get the hold of support that we were looking for. Really anything above, I'll say, oh man, what do we got down here? What is this wick? Like 188. So really anything above here is going to be longs. You're looking to buy dips. If price does happen to break below that 180 area tonight at some point, I'm not sure that that's going to happen. We could be pretty much range bound. So kind of dead smack in the middle of the range once again. Go figure, I'm live and the market is going sideways. So you all can blame me for the sideways price action on the Nas. Gold is just kind of chopping VWAP right now, not really doing a whole lot either. So yeah, we're kind of just sitting on hands, guys. It's sitting right at central pivot, 287. A lot of times you're just gonna see sealed trash. Asia holiday today? Is it really? Oh, I didn't even look at financial juice. Oh no! Now you've got me. Now you've got me concerned. Now you've got me concerned. Let's see here. Let me check financial juice real quick and see if they've got it on the docket. What's up, MP? How are ya? Let's see here. The 10. So we've got Chinese PPI and CPI at what would that be? In about an hour and a half, it looks like. An hour and 20 minutes. I don't see anything about a holiday. But financial juice isn't the best. At least the free version. So yeah, we're just gonna wait. I mean, if we get above this little chop range, I'm not opposed to trying along. Probably somewhere above, like, I don't know, 305. There is a block sitting. How big is this? So you got 325 orders sitting at 299. That feels like a liquidity draw. Could be a nice volume grab there. Hey, what's up, Almighty Will? How are you? Chuck, how we doing? Yeah, sealed trash. Let me know. Let me know for sure. I definitely am not aware of that. It's a bank holiday in Asia? Okay. Just kind of chopping in these 80s, guys. It could be a slow night. Working on that buffer so you can start getting payouts. Nice. Nice. Yeah, take it slow. Take it slow. It's nice on those daily payouts. Like if you're with Take Profit Trader, and My Fund of Futures offers a daily payout now, or Trade Day. Obviously, once you get to a live account with any of them, it should be daily payouts regardless. What do you guys think about all the changes coming out of Top Step? Out of curiosity. I'm interested to get your guys' thoughts on it. If you noticed. Gold or silver also as an alternative to NQ. I just looked at gold, actually, Piter. Got a little movement since I last looked at it. A little rejection of VWAP. But you guys are crazy. You can have all the gold and silver you want. I'm sure your P&L swings are wild if you're trading gold and silver. That's not my thing. Yeah, Almighty Will. I left around that time that they were forcing all that. Forex factories showing an Asian holiday? Okay. I mean, I believe you. 100%. I believe you. It made you a little confused, Diana? Yeah, I mean, the one that kind of threw me off a little bit was intraday trailing drawdown now in a live account. That kind of seemed like, wait, why? And now you don't roll over your XFA balances either, apparently. You have a starting balance, which is still like decent. I think you start with like 25K max in your live transition. But any of your excess XFA won't be released until you hit certain profit targets, I think is how it's set up. I mean, I didn't read it in detail. I just read what people were posting. But yeah, that's wild. All these changes. Yeah, PG, I'm not a fan of it, right? What's up, Rotund? How are you? I'll be honest with you. I'm not anticipating a lot tonight. I'm kind of anticipating range-bound action, so that's kind of what I'm going to be looking for. We'll see if we get a pullback into yesterday's IBL. Sitting here in the mid-50s. We'll see if we get a hold there. Major support held. The area that buyers do need to hold up at. Obviously, we could roll over and retest that. So it's kind of in no man's land right now for me, unfortunately. Right in the middle of all this choppy area, but just below 300 as well. We've got that big block sitting up there at 299. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Hoping to get a trade in, but I'm not going to force anything. It's not intraday, Rice? Okay. Well, that's good to know. That's good to know. Yeah, that threw me off when I saw that. I was like, whoa, wait, what? Yeah, cheers, Kyle. Cheers. I mean, the Lions are perennial. I mean, I stand by them. Don't get me wrong. I'm loyal. But, yeah. they're heartbreakers. Diana, what do I think about Lucid? Lucid's great. Lucid's great. They have smaller payout caps than some of the other props. They're definitely set up and designed for like long-term success, for sure. They don't let you just YOLO a big trading day and get a huge payout, but I think they do things the right way. You know, every prop has, every single one of them has a downside as well, right? Like there's a negative to every single one of them. It just all depends on which is best for you, which one you go with. I mean, with this area holding, I would expect to move back up towards, you know, like mid 300s. At some point on the overnight. I just don't know when that's going to happen. We've kind of just been going sideways in like a 15-point range for almost an hour now. Yeah, Piter, it's perfect for that, right? Like, honestly, if you're a beginning trader or a struggling trader, the ones with the smaller max payouts are the way to go. They force you to like slow it down, kind of, because there's really no incentive to run up a huge balance, right? Like there's no incentive to run up a huge balance on this. What's up, Decoy? Decoy, you coming into town? Out of curiosity, I know that date's coming up. What'd you say? Like a week and a half? Yeah, that is nice about Lucid. Lucid's great, guys. Like, if you haven't tried out Lucid yet, and I know a lot of people are hesitant just because they haven't been in the game very long, they're great. They're great. I mean, I know AJ tries to listen to the traders and do the best that he can. Yeah, Decoy, it's just changes that are happening with Top Step. That's all. I mean, I don't know in full detail what all those changes are. I saw some crazy stuff on X. So I don't know that, you know, the craziest one to me was intraday trailing, but apparently that was corrected. They were like, what I saw, it was like intraday trailing in your live account, which wouldn't make any sense. But apparently that was false. Mo, so you can trade on any Rhythmic platform. Trade-of-8, NinjaTrader, TradingView, Sierra Charts. It's pretty much open availability with them. The only one that you can't is Project X. Project X is going to be Top Step specific here very soon. If it's not already, with some of the props. Warriors Love, they don't stay transparent. PR is terrible. They came out with all the new stuff recently. You can't sign in their new form to trade. Who are you talking about, Warriors Loves? Lucid or... Yeah, let me know, Decoy. Top Step. Yeah, I haven't traded with him in so long, so I really don't know what's going on over there. And obviously I have no ins, right? Like I don't know exactly what's going on behind the scenes at all. I'm just as new to all this stuff as you guys are. I'm definitely that streamer that's left out in the cold, kind of. I seem to be the very last one that gets any kind of like marketing promotions or rules changes or any of that. I'm not in the quote-unquote inner circle. I just do my own thing. Stay in my own lane. The people that work at Top Step don't know what's going on. I believe it. I believe it. I feel bad for their customer support, man. Like, can you imagine? Can you imagine working customer support? Oh man. That's just, it's probably been a rough year. endless tickets. Endless probably getting yelled at too. It's probably like working baggage claim at the airport. That's got to be a terrible job, by the way. Baggage claim at the airport. Just angry travelers. Yeah, thanks, Kelly. Yeah, guys, if you haven't yet, smash that thumbs up button for me if you could. We got about 80 people in here right now. We're just waiting for the market to do something, and it might not do something tonight. We might just be in conversation tonight. Nice little push down off the central pivot there. But yeah, how we doing? How did you guys do today? Let me know in the chat. How did you guys trade today? Were we green? Were we red? Yeah, Kelly, I mean, we're kind of on the bottom side. I mean, when you're looking at those higher time frames, right? We're kind of on the lower half of that 5-month range that we've been in, you know? At this point, we've kind of rejected that daily 100. A little bit of a rollover, but with news tomorrow, I'm not sure what to expect. Came down and kind of wick and reclaimed this high from Friday and are holding above it right now. So we're kind of in that decision point, I think. I'd like to see price move up into that 530. But I don't know that, like I said, with news, it's all going to be dependent on NFP tomorrow morning, to be fair. I know there's some earnings out there as well, like Robinhood, I think, is had earnings or has earnings either today or tomorrow. I can't remember. There's a couple other tickers that are releasing earnings this week as well to keep an eye on. But yeah, I mean, the daily chart just looks, I mean, we're right back in the range. We're right back in the range. We had those 3 heavy sell days, and then we had 2 aggressive buy-ups. Oh, nice, Decoy. Got a 100-point ripper. Level to level. Nice. Yeah, I didn't get that. I got 50. I got 50 points today, but I definitely did not catch any kind of... I thought I was in a banger. Let's see here. See if I can find my actual trade. I trailed right after I screenshot. You guys know the screenshot curse. As soon as you post your screenshot in Discord, that thing is reversing on you. So luckily, right after I sent my screenshot, I moved my stop. Yeah, there it is. Here's my one trade today. That's my one trade today. I moved my stop up to 420 here. Right after this screenshot. Just below those overnight highs. Still a decent trade for a slow day. I mean, I'll take it. Don't get me wrong. But I felt like I was going to get a lot more. Felt like I was going to get a lot more. Didn't trade today. RTH today, Brady? What, Rotund? 200 points on 5 minis? But you found out you were paper trading? Oh, that's brutal. You were probably so jacked, too. And then realized, oh, no. I'm paper trading. Dang, you guys all had great days, man. Lots of people with 100-point days. You guys all had way better days than me. Without a doubt. I feel like price at this point does need to go a little bit higher if we're going to get an aggressive sell. Man, 113 points, 200 points, 100 points. Man, you guys are killing it. That's good trading. Good on you. Especially today. Today was like... Today was slow. Or the whole morning was just chop. Scott, Apex account blown today. Nothing new. Oh, no. Oh, no. Yeah, Apex is... I bailed on Apex a long time ago. Long time ago. Okay, Naz, are we just going to chop? Like, are we just gonna chop all night? Is that what the game plan is? I mean, right now it's like a coin flip. Flip a coin. Are we going down or are we going up? Pine just took 40K from Apex. Yeah, good on him. Good on him. Yeah, Spaces, this is brutal. This is brutal. I mean, even gold is kind of chopping. You get a little more movement, there's a little more opportunity P&L wise. Yeah, Reby, I think so too. I kind of think so too. I mean, like, we do have some Chinese news. PPI, CPI in about an hour. Maybe that. Kelly, oh, you think Pieter had like 15 accounts? Yeah, here's the thing with Apex, guys. Like, certain people have that luxury, are in a good enough spot where they can afford to trade Apex, you know. But you got to look at this. Like, even when they're running their discounts, right? Even if when it's the 90% off sale, a 50K account evaluation is what, $16, $19, $20? I don't even know how much it is. But then your activation fee, when you add all that up, if you're trying to go 20 accounts right off the rip, you're looking at $2,000 all in, you know, maybe just shy of that after the activation fees. Average people can't afford to do that. They just can't afford to do that. And heaven forbid you actually blow those fundeds and have to start all over again, right? So while they have the really low cost of evals, it's really not that cheap. It's just not. But then it's kind of like the guessing game of, am I going to get paid? Am I not going to get paid? You know, I like knowing. Last thing I want to do in my trading is have to do some crazy mathematical formula to figure out if my trade is coming back to that 30% mark and all that. Like, trading's hard enough, right? I don't want to have to be thinking about the 10 million rules that I got to follow. And that's just a personal decision, you know. Obviously, other people do trade with them. Other people have had success trading with them. But I've just seen a lot of payout denials. A lot of payout denials. And some other behind the scenes kind of stuff. So I bailed on him a long time ago. Yeah, exactly, Kelly. There's other options, right? It's not worth the stress. What's up, Disciplined Future Trader? How are you? Let's see. Decoy, I saw your message. I got lucky off the rip, bought 25,300-ish, and it ripped fast. Oh, nice. Yeah, you had a level up there at 400. Yeah, I don't really have anything at 300 for me, right? I mean, I guess you got this overnight bounce that happened there. I tend to stay away from the psych plays. Those psychological levels on NQ. I kind of stay away from them. NQ just likes to chop too much around him. Who do I recommend, Miko? I mean, there's a lot of good options. This depends on what you're looking for. Like, if you're looking for daily payouts, obviously Take Profit Trader is really good for that. Tradeify is another one that you might want to look into. The only thing with Tradeify is you're kind of limited to either NinjaTrader or Tradeovate as far as your trading platforms are concerned. Lucid and MyFunder Futures are both reliable, and I think they're designed best for, especially for beginning traders. The way they're set up and structured, I think, is the best for beginning traders. Trade Day, I haven't personally traded with Trade Day, but I haven't heard very much negative about them either. I've heard of a few people that have had issues with their live transitions, but beyond that, I haven't heard much. It just really depends on what you're looking for. You know, are you looking to get paid daily? If so, I would probably go with Take Profit Trader. Tradeify's got a lot of account options. Jackson, right now we're sitting on hands. We are sitting on hands right now. There's not a whole lot to do in this. Mr. Longshore. Oh, you're trading 150K with Trade Day right now? Pedro, I trade with, so I trade currently with 3 props. I trade with MyFunder Futures, I trade with Lucid, and I trade with Take Profit Trader. First one, are you asking about Apex or Trade Day? Trade Day, it was just simply, yeah, Nick the Kid, it is a slow night, 100%. We got news in about an hour, so we'll see if that does anything. Chinese PPI and CPI. We'll see if that gives any kind of injection. With Trade Day, it was just about, it's only from like 1 or 2 people that I've heard. The live transition kind of takes a while. Really, other than that, that's it. I haven't heard anything else negative. Bullinox has been nothing but good to you? Cheap evals, payout hits to your account? Yeah, but yeah, Decoy, I mean, the only thing with Bullinox is just not a lot of people trade with them. Like, I haven't heard anything bad about them either. But just not a lot of people trade with them. The one thing I don't like is, like, I have an affiliate code with Bullinox, but every month that they bring out any kind of new promotion or whatever, whoa, nice spike. Where did that come from? Holy. They force you to change your affiliate code to match the lowest percentage. Otherwise, it reverts back to like the 40% off or whatever. And I just can't stay up on it. I can't stay up on it. I think we've had like 1 or 2 people use my code for purchases at Bullinox. Put it that way. And I think you have to have like a minimum threshold in order to request those commissions. So that balance will probably be in there. Bullinox will price match? Really? Oh, that's wild. I didn't know that. I'm not sure, Red. I'll be honest with you. I haven't looked at Bullinox in a very long time. Decoy. In fact, this is the first time it's been brought up in a while. To tell you the truth, Decoy mentioning it. So I haven't looked into it. All right, we got about 100 people in here now. Thanks for tuning in, guys. If you haven't yet, smash that thumbs up button. we're kind of just still waiting. Kind of want price to show me something outside of either above here, right? Above 305 and holding, or holding below. We'll say, really, I'll give it all the way back to 265. Bullinox was your first ever payout? Yeah, I haven't heard anything bad about Bullinox, right? Like I've heard nothing negative. Red, it was one and done for me today. One and done for me today. I pulled my trade over a little bit ago. I got 50 points and was done. Thought I was going to get a better trade, and price aggressively snapped back on me. Man, we must be really thin volume to put in no trades here and price to jump like that. Like, there is nothing there. Oh. Yeah, there is something there. Yeah, Red, it was pretty it was choppy. The whole morning session was pretty back and forth. A lot of red and green candles consecutively. Let's see, where do we open up at? So you had the morning rip to the downside. You had price hold. Reclaim. I took the reclaim here is what I took. And this aggressive red candle here is what trailed me out. My goodness, are we rejecting 300 now? Is that what we're going to do? We're going to go back down to 220? Yeah, it's weird that we did not grab that order that's sitting there at 99. It's a little strange. Oh, that's the worst part, Almighty. That's the worst part about the intraday trailing is you kind of have to adjust and just take small targets and not let price come back on you a whole lot. So I get that. I remember when I was trading with, well, even with my take profit trader accounts, when you're in the sim funded stage, you have that intraday trailing. But I remember when I was trading with Apex, I kind of had to just tight trail. Tight trail. Pieter, patience. I mean, if there's one thing that I possess, Pieter, it is patience. I can't tell you how many people rip on me for not placing a ton of trades, right? They're like, dude, you never trade, dude. Ever. Never seen you take a trade, bro. Hey, what's up, Ethereum? How are you? All right, we got about 120 people in now. Welcome to the stream, guys. Welcome to the chop. Welcome to the random Globex spikes up and down with immediate retraces. Yeah, Mr. Longshorts, I mean, I guess you're right. Like, it's different than what I normally do, right? Like, that's not my wheelhouse. Like, super scalping is not my wheelhouse. I'm one of the I mean, those that have known me for a while, you guys know. I get into a trade and I hold. Yeah, L7 Trader. That's kind of what we're waiting on right now, I think. So about 45 minutes or so. Oh, guys, you know what I did this afternoon as well? I filed my taxes today. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, not fun. You had a violent trade on Thursday that violated the 30% rule, and that was the last day before you were going to get your first payout. Oh, no. Oh, Red, you and Pieter are neighbors? Oh, nice. Nice. That's rare. That's rare to have, to tell you the truth. Red. There are people... one of the guys in my Discord lives in my neighborhood. I've never met him in person, though. Don't tell me you're going to complain about pay. No, I'm not gonna tell you what I paid, obviously. But it was enough to hurt. It was enough to hurt. I'll say that. Anthony, yes. Yes. Guys? Are you there? Are you there? Guys, are you there? Oh my goodness, you guys didn't see any of that? Something, I just had power flicker. Yeah, power just flickered. All right. So we're still live? What was that? That was crazy. I was always here? It never froze or anything? That was wild. All right. All right. Yeah, that was crazy. That was nuts. All right. Yeah, it was weird. Like, my charts ended up on a different monitor. So I had to quickly drag them back over. That was strange. That was weird. that was weird. Yeah, Red. No, like it definitely. Everything just flickered. Even the PC. Go out and check the sky. It might be Independence Day. It's been okay. I will say it has been like below freezing here for a long time, and today was the first like nice day where some of the snow and ice was starting to melt. Lost cadaver. Yeah, that was wild. Oh, come on, Naz. Like, can we do something here? Go outside and check the sky. It might be Independence Day. It's 47 in Cleveland. Nice. Yeah, it was nice here. I think it was close to 60 degrees here today. It was nice. Haven't felt weather like that in months. Has it been extremely cold for you guys as well? Like, it's been extremely cold here. Unusually cold for an extended period of time. Come on, Naz, move. Let's do something. Let's go. Let's get a trade. Let's get out of this area. I think you guys might be right. I think below 0 for weeks. Yeah. Oh, you live in Canada, Jackson? Oh my goodness. Yeah. I know if it was cold here, I know Canada was. Yeah, Kelly, it's been like not typical winter. Let's put it that way. Like up until today when the snow started melting, we probably still had, you know, I don't know, 10 inches to a foot of snow and ice on the ground. That's been there for a month. Must be so cold because of global warming, he says. Yeah, it's crazy. It's been really cold. Extremely cold. I'll be honest with you, Almighty Will. I don't even pay attention to the imbalance. I don't even pay attention to this. My understanding of this is very elementary. Extremely elementary. I'm the wrong person to ask about like specific finer details involved on this. I would say if you're looking for something on like Bookmap or the DOM Surface, go watch some of like Carmine Rosado's videos. I know he has a few good educational pieces on Bookmap. I would just do a little bit more research. I'm the wrong person to ask, without a doubt. I don't want to lie to you and make up something. But as far as the imbalance column over here, I don't really use it a whole lot. I hardly look at it. Really what I'm paying attention to is the orders on the books, right? Like obviously if we have a bunch of large orders stacked above price is probably, not always, but it's probably going to go travel up there to fill some of those orders, right? Looking for, you know, aggressive buying and selling to not be able to push price to new highs or new lows, kind of here, like here. You obviously had some passive sellers absorbing this aggressive buying. Otherwise, it would have just kept going up. But really, I'm trading this. Right? This is just added confluence for me. Really, I'm more worried about price and volume. The one thing I can recommend is don't overcomplicate it. At the end of the day, even if you're an ICT trader, we're all trading some form of support and resistance, right? Like, try to find where price has bounced in the past a lot or where it's rejected a lot in the past on the higher time frames. Mark those areas on your chart. And when price is trading in that area, kind of watch what's going on here with the order flow. And as price starts to move in the direction, in a certain direction, that's when you execute, put your risk on. And I really wouldn't do much more than that, to tell you the truth. Simplify your trading. I think when you start adding too many layers, the layers come later. I think when you start adding too many things that you're looking at, it adds a cloudy picture, or it forms a cloudy picture in your head and kind of puts you in that information paralysis mode. I would find like a few indicators or clues and only use those few until you find a profitable strategy, right? And then after you find the profitable strategy, then you fine tune. Then you're trying to narrow down to find a better entry or a better targets or anything like that, you know? And that's where maybe some of that other stuff comes into play. All right. Still 120 people in here. Thanks for hanging out with me tonight, guys. I know the market's not moving a whole lot. I know there's not a whole lot to do. Is gold even moving around? Nope. Gold's still chopping VWAP. Hey, Almighty Will. Time to go play dad. Enjoy the kiddos. Enjoy the kiddos. Hey, thanks, George. Yeah. Yeah, if you haven't yet, smash that like button. Yeah, Kelly, I mean, where we needed to hold, held, right? Red, on Lucid, you can trade gold. On Lucid, you can trade gold and silver. Tradeify, you can trade gold and silver. I don't know about Take Profit Trader. I want to say you can't on Take Profit Trader anymore. You can, Izzy? Okay. I didn't know if you could or not. I never worry about it because I don't trade gold or silver. But Raptor, you can, but silver is SI. You can't trade the micros. Oh, you have to trade minis. Oh, that's brutal. That is brutal. Red, they probably did it because they were getting rinsed, right? Even if you had 20 or 30 guys that were just banging max leverage trades on that when it was only going up, I mean, that's millions of dollars. You know, that's enough to get rinsed. Absolutely rinsed. Okay, some of that... Why is that blue now? They pull some... Oh, they pulled a lot of the orders that were sitting there. See, the only problem with this is kind of... All right, here we go. Come on. You can do it, Naz. You can do it. Yep, you can do it, Naz. Go on. Go on. Yeah, see, guys, the key hold here, I think, was this level. This hold, at the end of the day, is kind of telling. I want to say that we're probably going to come back up into that 350 area one more time, at least. Shoot, honestly, if not higher. To be fair, I remember, let's see. Let's look at the 30-minute chart here. Yeah, I like this retest I do like this retest. I feel like that is probably inevitable at some point. I don't know when. Obviously, probably not tonight, but I do feel like news will probably spike up into that area. We've held everywhere on the buy sides that we needed to hold. It feels like this is probably going to get traded at some point here in the near future. The little Nasdaq could. I know it's not going though. All it did was reject again. It never even filled those orders. What's up, Ethan? How are you? Yeah, Fida. I mean, I kind of agree with you. I mean, we'll see what happens here. Turn of the hour here in about a minute. We got news 30 minutes after the hour. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. We're chilling. Nothing to do really trade-wise. I mean, I guess you could do the coin flip long from like high 80s, targeting just above 300 if you were looking for a scalp. With a stop just below these overnight lows, maybe. Stop like right here at like 75, 76-ish. Come on, Naz, do it. One good surge. Kevin, why no long? Oh, I mean, my long would be down here. My long entry would have been down here. This right here, executing in here, you're risking. I mean, you're risking quite a bit, right? Because an ideal stop, you would have to come with your stop all the way back down below this. This is a lot of chop, a lot of range. Not something that I look to get in the middle of. Do I think we're going up? Yes, I do think we're going up. But in order to enter here, you know, look at all these downside wicks here at 300 as well. And we finally broke below. This could be just the break of 300, retest, and then reject as well. So it's a coin flip. The Drake May. Oh, Roton, what? What are we talking about? The Drake May of trading. There we go. There we go. All right. Now things are starting to get a little interesting. If we can get a move up to like 320, a pull back to 305, and a hold above like really anywhere above 300, I will probably try along. I like the move up. I like that orders are stacked higher. Oh, nice, Voladar. 1,700 green right now. Nice. Nice. Honestly, I hope a lot of you guys are long right now in catching this. What's up, Limitless? What's up, Son of Wall Street? How are you? Decoy, was that news? I don't think we don't have news for another 25 minutes, I don't think. I just think that was the 8 o'clock spike. What's up, Massive? How are ya? The new hourly candle spike. What's up, Indian Burn? I don't like this over here. Yeah, Voladar, another 25 minutes. Yeah. I saw that on Financial Juice earlier. Could be a little volatility injection, but I don't know. I feel like kind of upset that this happened right at the close. This was the area that I wanted to execute from today. Got 7.5 on the scalp short there. Little lunch money. I don't know how you guys do it. I don't know how you scalp like that. I wish I was better. Like, Kelly, do you just look for surges like that and then fade it? Like, is that what you do? What, Indian Burns? Was $1.70 from a past eval. Been losing since. Can't get a single win. Now you're down 1,200. Oh my goodness. It's all in the wrist. I know, like, what I don't know how you guys do it. It's crazy. I would never think to short this right here. There's not any part of me that wants to short this. We held support where we needed to hold. Price has been doing nothing but trending up. There's nothing in me that says short. There's not a thing in me that says short. Oh, Limitless, you got caught in the chop this morning? Oh, I think a lot of people did. The opening bell was not kind. Well, I mean, it was the opening bell was kind of it was just choppy. It did move down aggressively, but it recovered aggressively as well. The 200 got touched, so you went short. Stop loss just above a few ticks. Oh, so just really tight stops is what you're doing when you're counter trend. See, like, to me, I wouldn't even unless we like here, we'll go last month on a 30-minute. For me, what I'm looking at, right, is we've had multiple days where we've just been stair-stepping up, right? At this point, what I would need to see is I would need to see the failure below, like, this wick right here. Come down, trade this, and a bounce back up and a hold below. Does that make sense? In order for me to be short. Otherwise, my next short area would be up in here. So right now, I'm still looking for, like, buy the dip mode. This was ideal. Like, this move back into, like, the 200 area. That's an ideal long for me. Your stop goes break even plus 2 points when you get 4 points on a scalp. Yeah, Louis, it's like it just simplifies everything for me. Like, your guys' brains click a lot quicker than mine does. Apparently, you guys process information and data a lot faster than I can for some reason. So I had to find a strategy that slowed everything down and I wasn't looking at a lot and didn't add a lot of confusion for me. So I don't execute a whole lot. Just when I do, I'm gunning for big targets, right? Like level to level. What's up, Grind of the Moment? How are you? You know, I'll go through long periods without having a trade. Long periods of time without having a trade. And then the one time I do get a trade, I'll be holding it a lot. Sometimes for like 3-4 hours, you know. Yeah, Miko, my strategy is really easy. It's really simple. I'm looking to execute from these areas. Obviously not when I'm on a live stream. I'll throw some scalps in there, right? Oh, nice, Grind of the Moment. 2 funded accounts. Nice. Congratulations. GG's. But ideally what I'm looking for is... I mean, there's a few things that I look for around the levels. And sorry to all you that have had to hear this before. Ideally what I'm looking for is break and let me adjust this real quick just to give you a better view. I'm looking for like, wow, that's really big. Hold on. All right, let's do this one more time. I'm looking for like break and retests, right? Or failures at the levels. Yeah, I knew that was coming too. I didn't catch myself when it came out. Hand in the air. Hand in the air. I heard it after I said it. But yeah, it's really simple. Really simple. Identify those areas of supply, demand, support, resistance, whatever you want to call them. And execute off those. Right? Like, this is why I like... It's a pattern that happens over and over and over and that I can kind of repeat the process of. But, you know, even here, you've got a little liquidity grab below what I have as the level. You've got a reclaim, and then you've got the flag, right? And then you get long, targeting the next level up. That's in an ideal world. Got scared of it coming back on you. Do you guys have a hard time like holding trades? Like filtering out the noise? I'll see her. I trade both. The personal account, I trade like swing positions. A little bit bigger balance. I don't trade it on the live streams. I pretty much only trade props on the live streams. But my day trading is all on props, if that makes sense. Like, anytime I'm day trading, it's all on props. Oh, nice. Looking for a 7K payout this week, right in the moment? That's amazing. You look for opposing levels, then exit if you have an opposing change of character. Okay, that makes sense. What's up, InvestaShare? How are you? InvestaShare, if you're interested, I know you're on the vertical format. Feel free to click on that other live stream on my channel. And that's where most people are hanging out at. We got about 100 almost 180 people in the stream. It's the one on my channel that doesn't have the word mobile in the title. It's a lot better viewing experience. You'll get to see my whole monitor and see where everybody else is hanging out at. Yeah, we're probably going back to 350. There you go, InvestaShare. Yeah, yeah, you got it. Yeah, it's a lot better viewing experience on the horizontal stream for sure. Yeah, I honestly, guys, I think we're probably at least coming up to above 320. We've got orders stacked in all the way up to really up to 360, or orders trying to get filled. That feels like a logical target to the top side here. We got news in about 13 minutes. What's up, Digital? Trying to figure out. Oh, so you InvestaShare. So you've got the vertical format, just not the horizontal. Are you on Streamlabs, OBS? What streaming software are you on? You use Streamlabs? There's going to be there's a dual input mode where you can stream to both. You just will have to set up a separate stream key. And you can then stream both vertical and horizontal. A nice grind in the moment. I know that feels good, brother. That feels good. Yeah, just turn on dual output mode. And then you'll just have to set up a new stream key for the horizontal is all. Brian, what is the best platform? I look at Financial Juice myself. There's a few out there. Forex Factory is another one that you can look at. Yeah, GG's grinding the moment. Guys, GG's in the chat for grinding the moment. I know that's a big moment. When you turn profitable, that's a big accomplishment. Big moment in your trading journey. Congratulations. Gold rolling over. Oh, gold just looks sideways. It just looks sideways. We'll see what happens here. I mean, we got news in about 9 minutes now, too. So we might have some volatility injection. At this point, I'm going to wait till that news comes and hits, and then we'll see. It's kind of doing what I wanted to see here. But with news right around the corner, I'm going to wait a minute. But if we continue to hold this area, I'm thinking it's probably longs. Grind up all night. Unified Chinese PPI and CPI. Louis, so I'm only live during Asia session right now. 7 p.m. Eastern to normally we go till about 9 p.m. Eastern, sometimes a little bit later. Sunday through Wednesday is my normal schedule. This week it will be Monday through Thursday because I took Sunday off for the Super Bowl. Most boring Super Bowl ever. Yeah, it was a defensive struggle, wasn't it? It was all defense. Although, I don't know. The Patriots-Rams Super Bowl, like a few years back, was pretty boring, too. I remember that one not having a lot of scoring. Yeah, Kelly, I don't mind a defensive battle. I don't mind it at all. Obviously, it's more exciting for the casual fan. They want to see the touchdowns, the scoring, the glitz, the glam side of football. But I don't mind defensive struggles at all. If you ever played football, you understand. Yeah, that Seahawks defense was elite. Nat Gas, Kevin, are you looking at an NG right now? Oh, it's still hanging out down there? Are you kidding me? It's still the same price it was yesterday. Yeah, it looks like a long to me. It does look like a long to me. InvestaShare, yeah. I'm a full-time trader. I'm not one of these multi-millionaire traders, though. I'm not one of these guys that makes crazy amounts of money. I'm not driving a Ferrari or a Lamborghini. It is what I do to make my money. and pay the bills. But like I'm low six figures annually. Very, very average, right? And yeah, what makes me profitable is my ability to just be patient and not execute a lot and have good risk management. You're about to take a second mortgage for the long on nat gas, Kevin? Oh, no. Grind in the moment. I honestly, here's my advice to anybody that's looking to try to, like, scale up with the props. Prove to yourself that you can hang on to one account before you ever start expanding. That's my recommendation. Prove to yourself that you can hang on to one account for at least 3 months, right? Take a few payouts, and then start worrying about expanding the portfolio of prop accounts. I don't ever recommend that you sit there and purchase 5 accounts at once, especially in the beginning stages. What you see on the internet is not reality. It's just not. It's not reality for the majority of people out there. Those guys are getting free accounts. You know, it's a different ball game. A completely different ball game than the game that we all play, right? So just prove to yourself that you can hang on to an account for 3 months. If you can hang on to an account for 3 months and be profitable and still be green and it's still alive and kicking, then start expanding. The grind of the moment, if you got a proven strategy, like it kind of goes hand in hand with what we're talking about, right? If you've got a proven profitable strategy over a longer period of time than say 1 month even, right? Just copy trading can be a very valuable tool. However, like it goes hand in hand with what I said earlier. If you don't have the funds, right? Like Apex allows you 20 accounts. You want to start 20, say you purchase 20 evaluations at the very low price when they have a 90% off sale. Then you got to activate all those accounts, and you're looking at like $1,700 to activate, all in evaluation costs and activation fees to get those 20 accounts up and going. Now, if you're going to turn around and blow those, right? If you're going to turn around with the copy trader and blow those, guess what? You got to start all over again. And guess what? That's going to be another $2,000. So you just have to, you got to do the math. Like it's simple math. It's not hard, but the majority of people out there aren't in the boat where they can just throw away $2,000, right? Otherwise, you're not trading props. You're starting a personal account with $5,000 or $4,000, and you're trading 1 or 2 micros and building a personal account. Props are good for leveraging when you have the money, I think. If you're a proven profitable trader, and I think copy trading is a good thing. But honestly, guys, if you haven't proven yourself to be consistently profitable yet, start with 1 account and prove to yourself that you can hold on to that 1 account. That's my advice. Take it for what it's worth. All right, we got a couple minutes here till news. Give me 1 second here. I'm going to go shut these blinds real quick. Let's hope I don't have helium voice. Every time I go do this, I come back and the mic is all messed up. Good advice. Please speak to your son, Mike. Oh no. Yeah, you've got to you got to know that you can hang on to one account before you start expanding. Otherwise, you're just going to be in that constant cycle of purchasing a new eval and getting defunded, blowing it right before a payout, and all of a sudden you're like I said, like $2,000 in the hole to start, right? Like if you're still strategy hopping, not a good idea. Jake, it's Chinese CPI and PPI. Here in about, well, probably about 10 seconds from the time you hear me say this. Oh, you think I'm editing the voice right now? The helium voice is my real voice? I feel sorry for any of the any like new viewers that come in when that happens. They're like, what the heck is going on with this guy? Did he just go suck down some helium off camera real quick? One of these days you guys are going to get really smart and not say anything. No, like nobody's going to say anything, and I'm just going to have like a 30-minute segment of my live stream where I have helium voice. Yeah, digital knows. I know that's what's gonna happen. You guys are gonna all say, "Hey, if he gets helium voice, don't say anything." Oh, thanks, Amounty. Yeah, guys, feel free to join our free trading Discord as well. We aren't selling you any signal services or mentorships or any courses or anything like that. It's just a nice chill place to hang out and joke around during the trading day. Break ourselves of the boredom. Helium boy Harlan, it happened yesterday. It happened yesterday. I've been lucky enough that people pick up on it and start joking in the chat so I can fix it really quick. But one of these days it's going to happen where everybody's going to team up and say, don't say anything. I know my editor, Mason, is waiting for that to happen. Waiting for the day, because I know he wants to clip something. Diana, I'll say what prop that if I was purchasing one account, a single account, the one that I would purchase with is Lucid. Just because they're cheapest all in, there's no monthly rebill. You can take as long as you want and you're not going to get a monthly rebill on it. And there's no activation fee. I would say if you're going to purchase one single account and that's what you're going to ride with, I would go with Lucid strictly because of the no monthly rebill, no rush to get it done, and that would be my recommendation. All right, looks like news was a wash. Looks like news had zero effect on NAS right now. Flex or black? Well, Jeff, if I was new, I would probably start on the Flex just because it's far cheaper than the black. The Flex right now, if you're a new subscriber, like a new purchaser with Lucid, I think is 50% off with the coupon code, with code WES, I think, on your first purchase. So I want to say it's below $70 all in. What's up, Miss K? Yeah, Mounty. That's exactly right. I'm just talking for beginning traders, right? Just because of the cost, the all-in cost, the no monthly rebill. That's why I say that, you know, and it kind of limits your max payout is kind of capped a little bit. You know, you're not pushing for anything crazy. Psychologically, I think that just does something to people when they're like, oh, I could earn $5,000 here, right? Honestly, I think sometimes having those payout caps helps some traders out because they aren't pushing for those massive profit targets or profit goals. Yeah, running on empty. Lucid's website today was having issues, I think. I don't know what was going on. Yeah, Brian, exactly. Yeah, that's kind of like a counter, like that's the lure, right? No consistency, daily payouts. And if you're a seasoned trader, I'm just talking beginning traders, like that are looking just to get one account, to get started, to try and reach a payout. I think not having consistency doesn't bother me so much. My trading looks roughly consistent throughout all my trading anyway, so the consistency doesn't bother me. But yeah, if you're looking for like a huge payout, looking for that one trade that just goes for you to get you to that payout, for sure. For sure, I agree. Take Profit Trader is definitely a good spot to be. Yeah, Lucid's website has been, it's been all day today, kind of. Yeah, MP, like if you're a first time purchaser through Lucid, your first account purchase, if you use a code, is I believe 50% right now. And then you'll have like what's called a promo vault, where a certain number of your next account purchases will be 40%, and then a certain number of account purchases will be 30% or something like that. I think it's like 5 or 6 accounts per promo level. But yeah, I think the 50K flex is less than $70 on that 50%. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, chat, but I'm pretty sure it's only for first-time users, though. Only your first purchase. Then it goes to 40% for your next few purchases. Unified, it was 67 for you? Yeah. Yeah. Alright, we're kind of getting that little bit of rollover. Let's see if 300 wants to bounce and hold. It's kind of what I'm looking at right now. It's $65 MP? Yeah. I thought it was less than 70 on that first time purchase. Artavius, I kind of just drew it out. What I'm looking for. I'm looking for a hold above 300 right now for the continuation move up into like probably like 330-ish. You can kind of see the orders on the books here stacked in. If it dumps back below 300, I would kind of, I don't know, guys. I mean, holding below central pivot here at 290 would be a decent short opportunity, I guess. Back down into like mid 260s. No, MP. One-time payment at Lucid. No monthly rebill. No activation fee, no monthly rebill. One-time payment. Would I sell at 250? Yeah. I mean, that's not a bad sell at 250. I mean, you're below IBL. You're below the current low. That would flip the Nas. That would flip the Nas red. Below 250, I would be looking at probably targeting like 210-ish. Tons blew up the last week. Yeah, the volatility will get you. All right, we're definitely starting to build volume in this area. You can tell on the volume profile. All right, here's 310. Later, Invest a Share. Thanks for joining, brother. Appreciate you. Enjoy the rest of your evening. See if we can get this 5-minute candle closure here above that trend line, and I'll probably try a long. Stop will be just below 300. J-Pong, you just made 100 on that move up. Man, you guys are thanks, Invest a Share. Appreciate you. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, we got blocks a little bit higher, Invest a Share, so I would just be careful. Price held where it needed to. Earlier, I would expect a trip back up into here. We'll see. Above these wicks over here, especially in the mid 320s, it's probably going to be a straight shot up towards 350. All right, 2.5 minutes. We get that candle closure up here. I'm probably going to give it a shot. Hopefully it doesn't just spike without me. MP at Lucid. Yeah, just all caps. Type in code WES. And that should lock in your price for you. Yeah, Kelly, I like 350 as an eventual target here. Maybe even higher. I mean, this thing could honestly just run up until news up into 500, to be fair. That area that I was talking about earlier. No, Nas, where are you going? Come back. I want you to close like right around here. Like 311. Give me 311. 312. I don't want to chase. I might have to do this on micros. Scalp, scalp, scalp. You're just over there clicking buttons over there, J-Pong. Yeah, Kelly, that's kind of where I'm looking to. I mean, you can kind of see we've got a block here in the upper 320s, just shy of 330. There's one just above 350. There's another one at 360. I feel like that's probably where we're going, where we're heading. What news, Indian Burn? You got NFP tomorrow morning, an hour before the bell. Oh, no. No. Naz? I should have just played that candle open. What's up? What's up, Martin? How are ya? Yeah, take it. I think you're going to get the straight shot. Above these wicks right here, it's probably a straight shot to 350. This is your last line of defense for sellers. Well, I left as much on the table as I took off. Oh, no. Honestly, Kelly, I don't blame you though. In the volatility, especially when you get like the Nas has been snapping 20 points, 30 points really quickly. I don't blame you for like just scalping out quick 5 to 10 point trades. I don't blame you at all. Happened to me today. Just seemingly comes out of nowhere. Oh, nice, Tenor. Yeah, we're just kind of stair-stepping up. Yeah, Kelly, I haven't quite figured out Globex yet myself. Like, I'm definitely more comfortable in RTH when price is moving around. Like during the Asia session, it just seemingly comes out of nowhere. I feel like I'm chasing, guys. I think the move is up, but I feel like I'm chasing this entry at this point. I mean, what do I do? Micros? Nice, running on empty. Thanks, appreciate you. Yeah, Louis, 100%. 100%. I'm chasing at this point. The last thing I want to have happen is it fail these wicks, right? And price to give one of those typical Asia session rips back to 300 real quick. Artavius, I'm on Quant Tower trading platform. I know, Asir. I know. I know. Just might be a night of no trades for me again. I know. I know better. You're on stream though, right? So like you feel like when you don't place a trade, I shouldn't feel this way still. Now that I've been streaming for a long time, I should be okay with not catching a trade. But you feel bad, right? Like people tune in to watch you trade. And when you don't trade, I mean, a lot of people are here for my analysis as well. I get that. Or maybe they're just here to hang out with me. I don't know. You think the viewers are just content hanging out with me? Well, that's good. No FOMO. The analysis I'm giving is beast. What total P&L can you take out if you take out 2,000 if you have 2,100 in your account after 5 trading? Are you talking on a 50K donk? Once you're past the buffer, it depends on if you're in the pro or the flex or a black. I guess. It all depends on what account you have. How much you can withdraw. 50K pro. So I want to say on the pro, it's 50% of your overall balance if you're over the $2,100. It used to be that you couldn't withdraw into the buffer, but I think they changed that rule. So I want to say that it's 50%. So if you're at, say you're at 2,100, you could pull out 1,050, 1,050. Artavius, if we got the pullback, I'd be looking to see if this high holds at this point. I'd rather see it come up into 330s and then pull back to test that high for another leg up. Yeah, Donk, just check out their FAQ page. All the rules and payout structures and everything they have it clearly listed on their FAQ page on their website. That'll tell you specifically what it is right now. They've kind of changed their rules on their payout structure recently, and I don't know exactly what it is. And I don't want to tell you wrong. You're just here for the music and the smooth jazz vibes, J-Pong. What is playing right now? I got a lo-fi hip-hop playlist playing off of Epidemic Sound right now, I think. Yeah. Yeah, Nemo, I'm with you. Honestly, I'm seeing 350 and above at this point. We're kind of at that spot right now where if it gets above, it could start moving kind of rapid through here. Yeah, and I mean, we've got major economic. The rest of the week's going to be filled with news headlines. You've got some earnings. You've got NFP. You've got CPI on Friday. I think we have unemployment on Thursday as well. Looks like the numbers will not be good because both gold and silver are going up. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, guys, honestly, on news, I've seen bad prints and the market pumps, right? Like, I've had to learn to just kind of take it with a grain of salt. Like, you'll get that initial impulse move, but a lot of times on bad news, the market still goes up. A lot of times on good news, the market goes down. Oh, Kelly, you threw an explanation on Discord? Yeah, I'll look at it after the stream. Golly, you look at a lot of stuff. Oh my goodness. So you're looking for divergences, I'm guessing? Yeah, Louis, you got it right. I mean, you got it right. I mean, unless it's just a catastrophically bad print, right? If it's something completely catastrophic, then you might see something a little bit different. But for the most part, I just don't... like news, you'll get the impulse move, but then eventually big players in the market are going to try to get price to go to their targets and get it to where they want it to go. Yeah, the only thing that I have similar to what I'm seeing here, Kelly, is when I'm using like cumulative delta. Where we're trying to spot where delta makes a new low and price doesn't, or delta makes a new high and price doesn't, or vice versa, right? Like those divergences. But that's really the only thing that's similar to what you have there that I use. Blake, do I see it retracing? I mean, it could. Honestly, I think this area is highly likely tonight at some point before London. Price held where it needed to, where the bulls needed to defend overall based on the higher time frames. So this would make a lot of sense. Yesterday's midpoint is in there as well. So it would make a lot of sense for this to get traded again. You've got orders up. You've got limit orders up there too. I mean, it would make a lot of sense. I'm going to get rid of this at this point since that trade's gone. Of course, you had to run to the store. Nothing wrong with running to the store. It's just grinding. We're just grinding higher. The grind in the moment, that was corny AF. Lots of investors are veering away from RA-related stocks and indexes Oh, AI related stocks and indexes. Do more secure. Yeah, 100%. 100%. No, Blake. I prefer New York trading over Asia. We tried streaming during the RTH sessions, and it just didn't work out for my channel. We've kind of carved out a time slot for my channel that works best, and it's during the Asia session, because all the big guys aren't streaming during the Asia session, really, I think. All right, nice little roll over there. We're starting to get a little bit of a pullback. Let's see if we want to pull back into the point of control. Back into this volume. And then we'll see what happens. Later, Digital. What time is it? Oh, it's 9 o'clock already? Oh my goodness. Time is flying by. Today is day 5, Donk. Yeah, so end of day. End of day tomorrow. Yeah, you'll be able to request. Trading day does have to be completed, though, and dashboard has to update in order to request the payout. But after you do request, Donk, it will be immediate. Like within a couple minutes, the money will hit your account from time of request. It's very fast on Lucid. Extremely fast. There's no waiting. You request, 2 minutes later, it's in your bank account. Same thing on My Fund of Futures. My Fund of Futures is quick too. Very, very quick. Yeah, I kind of felt bad when we started streaming during RTH, because I felt like I was alienating a lot of you guys that only can trade at night, right? Oh, Carl, try trading a 1 second candle? Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Lucid, Diana. Lucid, when you request a payout with Lucid, it's generally within a minute or two that the funds will hit your account. From time of request to the time funds hit your account is generally, I mean, I've even had it happen within 10 seconds. But it usually takes no longer than 5 minutes. Very, very fast. The 1 tick chart, Martin says. What? How do you even keep up with that? J-Pong, no, we tried. We tried to do the New York session streams, but we were getting like, I don't know, what would you guys say, 40 people in there? And when you have poor analytics like that, YouTube kind of punishes your channel, so it just didn't make sense. It just didn't make sense to keep on doing it, right? Nicole, I'm pretty sure Apex banned metals trading. I don't think you can trade gold and silver on Apex anymore. Marta, no, I don't use Tradeovate. I use Quantower. I have a Tradeify account that's on Tradeovate, but literally all I use it for is executions. All my charting and everything is on Quantower. So I just get on my phone and use the mobile. Yeah, yeah, you guys are crazy. A 1 tick chart. That's okay. That's insane. Pure insanity. All right, we're kind of falling back into that area. How do you analyze that? You don't analyze that. You don't analyze a 1 tick chart. You got to be sniffing something heavy to be trading a 1 tick chart. Facts. Facts. Blake, I think you'll get... I mean, there's nothing yet that tells me the short is the play. There's nothing yet. In fact, the short's not the play until, for me, really back below like 270. What's up, The Matrix? It's been a little while. I haven't seen you in a little bit. Well, guys, I don't know that I'm gonna catch a trade, and I don't know that I'm gonna stay on for another couple hours here until price does what gets to one of my areas of interest, my real areas of interest. Right at this point, I would just be chasing 10 points, no matter what I do. Heading to chase an old friend. VWAP. Oh gosh. I'm going to call it there for tonight. There's no reason for me to risk anything. Guys, we got NFP in the morning tomorrow. If you're continuing to trade safe, stay patient. I'll be back live tomorrow night, hopefully with a little better trading experience. And we'll go live at 7 p.m. Eastern. Guys, enjoy the rest of your night. If you made money, don't lose the bag. Continue to trade well. And I'll see you all tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Peace.